I'm not worried about it.
So they're gonna fix it.
Y'all are
And it's
gonna
not
fix
like
that.
For your blessings, for your miracles, for your blessings.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Welcome back to the vlog.
That's right, it's your boy Travis.
And Melissa. So today we are thrilled to announce.
That's right, guys, we got some big news. I know we've been gone for a while, but that's because we've been working on something in the background.
Yes, for the past 2.5 months, we've held a secret, and we just want to go ahead and spill the beans. Ready to tell them?
Should we?
Yeah, let's do it. We bought a house.
That's right, guys. I know it's one of these things everybody do. People have been doing it, so it may not be a big deal, but it's a big deal for us.
So why don't we tell them the full story? So we kind of went ghost somewhere around May when we got back from St. Thomas. It was because as soon as we got back from vacation, we had graduation stuff. We had all of these things that was taking up all of our time. But one of the most important things was that we got a text message from our realtor.
Well, just to pull up. We became even realtor, right? So this was on a random guys night out, let's hang out. Me and this one particular guy, we happened to be
Was this February?
Probably, I'm not even sure exactly. It could have been around February, yeah. But me and this one guy named Paul Smith. Yeah, we decided to leave the bar early. We were just family guys, wanted to get home to our families and wives and stuff like that. And in the parking lot, we just exchanged numbers and really hit it off. So in a game of basketball now, we hit it off some more. And then randomly he texted me like, yo, we having a little get together at my parents' house. It's an IOP, one of our favorite neighborhoods.
Can we pause, guys? This, I love Palms, and this house that we went to, like, was chef's kiss. It's one of our dream homes, okay? Dream areas. Like, this was just such a beautiful experience. And it definitely opened our eyes to the idea that a house dream in Charleston could be a reality for us.
Yeah, so then from there, short story, we just told him what we wanted. We ended up working with his sister.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Yeah,
You know
she
what I'm
actually
saying?
called me today. Shout out to you, Austin.
That's right.
She's so sweet and so down to earth, right? So she's like your around the way girl, and she made everything so easy for us.
That's the story I wanted to make sure you guys heard, because that's really how we got here.
Yeah.
Right? Like, dealing with these guys was like talking to your neighbors next door, talking to your friends. It was really intimate. You was telling them what you wanted, why you wanted it, and it literally just makes it happen.
Earlier you said it's God's doing. So before we even get deep into the conversation, none of this was our doing. We were led by God just from how Travis met this man, Paul, at dinner, right? They have a mutual friend. That was ordained and orchestrated by God. The fact that they played basketball, didn't have a conversation about wanting to buy a house. We get invited to this brunch. And then, you know, his sister is actually who started to talk to us about where we live, what our goals were. And we were just like, yeah, you know, we have some money saved, but we really weren't thinking of buying a house, or we really thought that we needed to go outside of our immediate area. So we wanted to build a house, and it would take us about 40 minutes outside of the area we live in now. And we figured, hey, that's what we're going to do. But the dilemma was Taylor did not want to move.
Yeah, she wanted to stay in Mount Pleasant. She was ready to go to high school. She was already part of the Wando band.
Yes.
And the color guard, and she was determined to stay in Mount Pleasant. So we had to
actually, there was a point where we told her to pray about it.
Yes.
Because we said that, you know, we have our life to live. And she was like, at one point, you guys already live your life. And we're like, no, baby girl. We're living our life simultaneously. And so we give and take. We'll make decisions that's going to be for the benefit of you. But we also have to make decisions that are for the benefit of us as a whole. And one of those things is making a financial decision to go where it's more affordable.
Yeah, real talk. Even though, I mean, deep down inside, we do love Mount Pleasant. And we would have preferred to stay in Mount Pleasant because it's a really good area. But, Yeah, so that became one of the things that we talked about a lot, and we're just like, hey, why don't you just pray about it, take it to God. I was more so, I'm like, let's just go build our house because time is ticking. And we were just like, all right, we'll wait on God. We'll see what happens. And this man, Jehovah, just started lining things up. So we're talking to this woman and we're like, really and truly,
If we could stay in Mount Pleasant, it would be ideal. And she was like, well, for your budget, sweetheart, you're probably only going to be looking at condos.
Yeah, condos and townhomes. Realistically,
Just like
right? And that's the
condos
thing
and
we love about
townhomes.
her. She was straight to the point.
Yes.
And she let us know what we have. Also to shout out the rest of
Ethan.
the team. Ethan. Like, that's one of the great things about the Paul Smith Realty team. They are very precise with what they're good at.
Yes.
And everybody. So we came in, we told Ethan what we had planned, what we've been working on. And he was like, okay, these are the steps I need you guys to take. And we was like, do what? We saved all this money. You want us to spend it?
Yeah.
But literally,
He was like, pay down these cards
yeah,
right now.
Yeah. And big up the team, but that's also why we gave God the credit, because the way things were turning over and the speed in which they was working with.
Yes.
It's only one person who could do the things.
Only one
happening.
person, yeah. And that was February.
You know?
So that we had the initial conversation and they're like, when would you guys be ready to buy? We're like, okay, we're thinking sometime in the summer. So that way, you know, we're not spending too much money for our lease because our lease doesn't expire for another year. So fast forward a few months, we were checking in randomly here and there just to, you know, make sure things are good. But we weren't looking at homes. We weren't having conversations about the mortgage. We weren't doing any of that, but we knew who our team would be when we were ready.
Yes.
So in April, she reached out and was like, okay, when do you want to start shopping? Because if you want to buy, remember she said something about a change happening where if you bought after July, then you may be responsible for your buyer's agent fee, which is the 3%. So typically the seller pays for both of those.
Mm-hmm.
And she said with this law that they're working on, then technically you would have to pay for your realtor fees. And we're like, oh no, we don't want to do that. But it wasn't a big deal for me because I was like, I want to wait till August.
We wasn't ready, so.
Yeah. We're like, it's okay, we're not ready. So
At least we thought.
We thought we weren't ready. God had other plans. So tell them what happened when we came back from vacation.
Oh yeah, so we go to St. Thomas. We take the whole family to St. Thomas because, like I say, buying a house is on the back burner. We're working on it. So
And spent a lot of money.
Yeah, so we go to St. Thomas for Carnival. We take the entire family, Airbnb, rentals, and all that. And while down there, we get a text from Austin. What did she call?
No, it was the day after we came back.
Okay.
The day after we came back from vacation.
Yes.
And she was like, hey, you know, I know you said you weren't ready to start looking until like end of the school year, so like early June, but I found this property that has been on the market for 40 days and they are eager to sell. We actually just got the contract to stage it.
Yes.
So they were staging it so it sells faster. And we were like, when she sent over the link, she was like, do you want to see it? I was like, okay, send the link. So I looked at it. Travis looked at it. We were busy going to Taylor's like award ceremony downtown. And we both looked at it and was like, we want to see it. We're interested.
The picture is very interesting. And one of the key points, which one of the things for her, we needed to be in the vicinity of Taylor's school.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That was what the text said. The text said it was right next to, it's close to your daughter's school. And I think you would definitely want to see it. And so we were like, well, if it's close to her school, heck yeah, let's see it.
Single family unit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
It's not a condo. It's not a townhouse. Heck yeah, let's see. And it's in our price range.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, let's go and see it. But we didn't see it till 2 days later. And to turn it back to the point where Taylor prayed about this, we think this was her answered prayer mostly because when we turned into our neighborhood, the sign for her high school is right there. Yeah. It was like all the sign that we need, okay? Because we knew that at this point, and we still hadn't seen it, but we were just like, okay, things are lining up.
Things are lining up.
And we're still not ready. Mind you, we're like, we'll just see it. We're still not ready.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so we get here and we walk into the house, and I remember looking at Travis's face, and he was just like, the lighting in here is so nice.
You walked in here, not one single light was on, but it felt like it was. Every single room you walked into just got brighter. And one of the key things for me is my privacy, and all the windows were not facing other windows.
Yes.
That part about the house really stood out to me, that it was so lit up.
His face lit up. The backyard was fenced in. We were just so excited, and she was like, so what do you think? Now, there were things that, of course, this house is about 11 years old, so there were some things that ideally or cosmetically we wouldn't want, like the kitchen cabinets, the floor colors, a few other things, but we're like, that's cosmetic, you know?
From being realistic, like I always wanted that ability to do things personalized for yourself too. which building a house, we would have got that ability, but I'm like, if you give me a good skeleton and something I wouldn't mind moving into, then I could work with the rest. So that thing wasn't even an issue for me, right?
And the layout was pretty good too.
Yeah.
The layout was just beautiful. We love that there's like almost like a skylight going up the stairs. There's just this big expansive window. Eventually we want to put a chandelier.
Yes.
We are able to like, you know, our front room is going to be multi-purpose for us, not your traditional living room. It's just a really, really nice space for our family size.
Yes.
And we said to her that day, we're just like, she's like, so you like it? And we're like, yeah.
So quick in behind the scenes thing. So we did this thing and we were working on this, and us being who we are, because we wasn't the ones leading and steering the wheel on this one. We were just truly trusting God and being faithful. But even within then, we didn't tell anyone. We didn't tell our daughter.
That's true.
We didn't tell our parents. We was kind of working in the background. I think eventually we did kind of tell our parents what we were doing, or after we did it. Yeah.
No, it was.
We didn't tell.
It was after
anybody.
we signed. We didn't tell anyone.
For one, it's just one of those things, you know, you want to keep certain things close to your chest. People be like, do it for the haters, but it's not even that. It's just very wise to just keep things until they're actually done. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch either, right? So we really wanted to keep it close to the vest. And because, I mean, might sound funny, but as parents, we were really concerned about what Taylor would think.
Yes.
Because she's very particular,
she
right?
is very particular. We're just going to be buying this house, okay?
And we liked it too,
yeah,
right?
we liked it, but
So,
we didn't want her being like,
picky.
I want 3 levels, I want this, because she is...
Yes, right? And she was also on vacation, spending a couple of weeks with my parents in St. Thomas, so it was easy to do the things we were doing.
Wait, before we get there, let's tell them about how my faith wavered. So even after we said yes to it, and our realtor was just like, hey, go ahead and submit the documents, work for me was super stressful. And I remember saying to Travis, I'm like, remember we said we weren't going to start now, because now I have so much going on at work. Like, I was feeling anxiety from all of that, and then still have to turn in paperwork and stuff. And Travis was just like, and I was nervous that we were going to get a no. Didn't even do the pre-approval yet, because remember, we hadn't started. So I was nervous that we were going to get a no. And Travis was just like, Melissa, if God led us here, just go ahead and like submit everything that you need to submit and get out of your head. Like, get out of your head. So I was just like, oh, let me submit the stuff. And let me tell you guys, really and truly, it was so easy. The link, they sent me a link to like upload our documents. It wasn't a lot of documents to upload. It wasn't a lot of back and forth. I really and truly was just trying to self-sabotage.
Yes. And really and truly, it's really self-sabotage, because the reason why it was so easy is because she was so organized.
Yeah.
She keeps our stuff in such good. She could reach and find them when she needs them. She has everything's up to date. Like, the guy would like send me this, and within less than an hour, she was sending stuff back. So that also helped in the way things were moving. They were very impressed with her. He was like, I mean, you guys are more prepared than you think. You know what I'm saying?
They're like,
so credit to her for that.
Stop,
which is why I was telling her, just go ahead and do this thing, because really and truly, sometimes we're the only one that stops ourselves.
Yes.
I don't mind hearing a no.
People don't talk about the home buying process enough to take away that stigma of, why are you nervous, right? Why are you like worried about the process if you have these people that are here? And here's my tip for you. Get professionals to help you through the process. Don't go it alone, right? You need people who are going to be able to advise you.
Like the steps, like for instance, you may save a whole bunch of money, right? But you may not need that much money for closing. It might make more sense to pay down your debt, right? So then you could qualify. Like, there's certain steps you could take, and they know, because they're the ones that's crunching these numbers. They're the ones with that experience. So listening to professionals sometimes really, helped a lot for us.
Yeah, it did. They led the way. Like, they were like, you're the easiest people to deal with. Oh, so we were laying on the beach, and they're like, hey, they counter offered for this, and that. We're like, okay, boom, here we go, done.
Yeah,
it wasn't a big to do.
For modern era. So just being able to just send me something over, e-sign it, send it back while sitting on the beach. That was such a perk for us too. Because
so where were we? So we talked about, the negotiation piece of it. It was super easy. As Trevor said, everything was electronic. And we were actually, did we encounter any challenges? No, this process was super smooth sailing. Like I said, ordained and orchestrated by God, so none of it really fazed us. Everything moved through the process easily. We didn't encounter any hiccups. Most people are just like, hey, we can't close because we're waiting for this document. We were cleared to close 2 weeks before our actual closing date.
Yeah.
Now, one thing did happen, which we didn't see it as a hiccup. Our realtor thought we were, but we didn't. So the house was shut down for like at least 6 months. And when one of our realtor went to go pick up the staging stuff like a week before closing, they found that there was a bathroom toilet that was leaking. And it leaked on the entire second floor. Nothing made it to the bottom floor. It leaked into the garage.
Yeah.
And so they had to fix it. We were just like, I'm not worried about it.
So they're gonna fix it.
Yeah, they're gonna fix that.
It's not like it's an internal issue. It was something where something wasn't on. It wasn't tightened good. And once they started showing the house, they turned the pipe back on, and it was leaking. And literally, all they did was put on the right piping and fix back the sheetrock. Yeah. So it was no real big issue for us.
They fixed the sheet. They replaced the tiling in the bathroom. And they replaced the carpet. And that bill for them was $11,000. So I was just like, continue to do your work, God. Like, I don't have a reason to be upset. But that was it. Then we got into the house and closing day was super easy. We both worked and then closed at the end of the day. We actually got some showers of blessings.
Yes.
Our realtor he made everything fun because he's into social media too. And he was catching all the angles,
yes, he was.
seeing
Shout
us
out to Paul for that.
signings.
You guys can see a lot of that on the clips that we show.
Yeah.
Even the lawyer, she said she loved when he shows up for his closing because he makes everything just seem less like, and precise and professional and kind of like, take the nervousness away from it. Even if it's an exciting time, it's a big encounter you got to take on. So they made it very chill and very relaxed, So yeah, guys, we just wanted to come in and share with you guys and let you guys know that we bought a house and where we've been this whole time and also what to look forward to. So guys, we're going to get back to things now that we're in the home. We got a lot of videos stored, a lot of videos to work on. We got carnival videos, travel vlogs. Wifey took a birthday trip to Jamaica by herself. I know you guys have seen some of those on Instagram. If you don't, follow us on Instagram, Making It with Matthews. We also been doing
and TikTok.
Yeah. We also been doing stuff in the house. So we've been filming stuff like that. Our baby girl had some stuff going on this summer too. So guys, I know we've been gone for a while, but as you can see, it's been great things happening.
Yes.
And because you guys are our family and our crew, we have to share it with you. So we just want you guys to know to keep looking out for the things that's happening and the things that's gonna come. Our daughter's in the background laughing. So yeah, guys, and what's your reaction? So if you want to share your reaction with us, put it in the comment.
You guys are going to see all the ins and outs of our updates that we've had so far. So we are going to mix in the home videos with our travel videos. So we're not going to forget our travel people because we know you guys came here to see a lot of travel content. But in different seasons, you are transitioning into different things in different phases. So this phase for us is our home, building the Matthew homes phase, right? Yeah. So we're going to be sharing some DIY Trev videos.
Yes, trust me, I got a lot of those in the lineup.
Y'all, save me. I'm
ready to go. No, I actually, guys, like one of the main things that we want you guys to see that we did together, and I think it came out very good, is one of the stuff we did in the kitchen. Yeah. And I'm going, so you guys will get to see that. I had some stuff outdoors. I got some more plans to go. Oh, and Taylor's room. Oh my gosh, baby girl's room came together so well. She had her vision. We're still working on it, but it came together so well. One of the things that was important for us too was to be in the house for her to start her first day of school. Yes. So we was able to do that. Yes. So all those experiences, guys, we're able to share with you guys now. And music trying to get into the shot, right?
He wants to tell you how he loves his backyard.
Yes.
Tell him, music.
Tell him. Look, over there. Good boy.
Nuffy.
So yeah, guys, like that's why we're here and that's where we've been. Look who's coming in to say hi too.
The two of them, Nuffy. Watch them. Baby.
Smile, guys.
Smile.
Thumbnail.
Sit up so they can see your face. There we go. Stop it, music. Bought a house, guys. We bought a house.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for spending this Sunday afternoon with us. Look out for more videos to come, making it with the Matthews. We love you. Bye.
Peace out,
Peace
guys.
For your blessings, for your miracles, for your blessings. Ooh. Get ready, get ready, get ready. No, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. For your blessings, for your